Cowboy, I know you're the anybody, anytime, anywhere kind of guy, but man, you finally made some demands after your last fight. You know what you wanted. So, why are you fighting?
Because I love it. I do. The only thing I am upset about is the UFC calls and they like put these fillers out to see who will take a fight. And I was on vacation in Mexico, and then like 2 days went by, and I'm like, come on, man, like this is 3 weeks away. Like, I need to know, can I quit partying and eating shit food? That was the only problem that I had with this. I wish they would just been like, yeah, we got it, let's go. Fly home, because literally I flew on my coach's vacation. We were all there, so then I just booked all our flights and we flew back to it again. It's like, shit, here we go.
That's crazy. I mean, is there any part of you, like your family, your team, anybody that says, don't answer the phone, bro, you're on vacation right now, let's just enjoy it?
They were like, what do you mean we're what? And I was like, let's go. And they're like, oh shit.
That's funny. What was it the fact that it was Tony, or was it the fact that it was a fight period? I mean, like, if it had been anybody else, would you have done it?
Yeah, probably. Probably would have. It didn't matter that it was Tony, but it just took a couple days. I get why it took a couple days. I mean, Tony, he's next in line for the title, so he's like, why would I go fight this dude? Like, no, right? And so I get it, but so that's what took a couple days. Him like in team, I don't know what they had. Give him more money. Tell him you don't fight him. You're not fighting. I don't know what they had to do, but it came back golden.
What about for you? I mean, listen, obviously, this is the fight that everybody wants to see. We know it's going to be a great fight, but you had said afterwards, you said, look, I want Conor or I want a title fight. Those are the things that make sense to me. So
this is a number one contender, so this is undoubtedly the way, right? It's not like I'm straying, picking up a number 20 guy like I do sometimes. So this is on the track. We're good. I'm still on the highway, right? Might not be in the lane I wanted, but we're still there.
No question. I know you're not a tape watcher or even a fight watcher, but I mean, Tony's been around for a long time, and obviously he's a popular guy. I mean, have you watched his career a little bit? Is he somebody that you did kind of, I don't say admire, but it looks like the kind of guy that you would love to get in there with?
Of course, yeah. And I saw him fight Landon. I think I might have been live for that. I don't know. And he's just real unorthodox, man. He like has so much confidence in throwing these wild, there's not many guys that can just hit the ground, roll, come up, throw an elbow, spin, you know what I mean? Like, with such conviction. And so it's crazy. I think that's where he's really dangerous.
Yeah. Is there a way to prepare for that? Because you said he is such a unique fighter.
Just bring it to his ass, man. Don't let him do it. So that's the plan.
Nice.
Slow starting Cowboys should be rocking and rolling. Let's see.
I
tell you now, what's today, Wednesday? I don't know how Saturday is, but today I am.
You think that's going to be the key? Is you got to make sure you can't be a slow starter?
I mean, I bet he comes ready to rock, so there's not going to even be. I bet we're banging right away. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any feeling out process. I think he's going to come across the ring, and we're going to go.
Yeah. People were pretty amazed after your last fight. Kind of what you revealed afterwards, how you weren't feeling it and all that. I mean, have you thought about that at all? How to fix that? How to address that?
For 43 fights now, I've been trying. Ain't figured it out yet. It's just weird. It's like people say, what Cowboy's going to show up? And it was good to be able to like push through that, right? Fake it till you make it almost. And because, God, when I was in the back, I couldn't get it going. Couldn't get into second gear, just grinding. Couldn't get my flow. Didn't want to warm up. I was just like, nah. I don't know. It's weird. So weird. It's like fucking mental. I'm just a psychopath, though.
What do you think short notice fights? I mean, you've done that plenty of times in your career. Is it positive, negative? I mean, are there good things about it? Maybe, I know you don't like to think about the fights and stuff. Is it maybe good that you don't have much time to think about it?
Boom, right back into it. Yeah, I love them. I don't mind them at all, so it's good. Yeah,
it's an addiction for you.
It's funny because when they were like the doctors reviewing me, Taylor was back there, and I said, "Don't suspend me." Like don't, because sometimes they give you like a 30-day medical suspension, and I was like, don't you dare. Something, I don't do it. And she's like, and the doctor's like, I gotta give you at least 3 days. Like, that's fine. All right.
So you had a feeling maybe something was coming.
I don't know. I hate it when they do that, but yeah, I just like, you never know. Next weekend someone could pull out. It's just, fuck, who knows? I like getting paid. You like getting paid. You're here every weekend.
Yep.
So I want to be here every weekend.
I get it. Everybody, this run that you're on, everybody keeps pointing to Dad Cowboy. That's what it's about. I mean, For you, is it that simple?
No,
or is there
it's
something?
not. It's not at all. It's just that time. It just happens I have a son. If anything, the little bastard makes it harder. You know what I mean? It's like, if you don't have a kid, they're up all night. They don't just, and if you're tired, they're not. You know what I mean? It's not like you just get free time, but we have such a great team of people at the ranch that all help out and take care of them, and so it's cool, but it's hard, man. Having a kid is fucking tough, man. And you have to, like, not only think, now I can't just think about me, I gotta think about him. Like, when I go on the boat all day, I can't go on the boat all day. Now I have to put the shade bibney out. I can't get my son, you know, I gotta put him on the thing. It's like, God, you little fucker, you're really cramping my style. But I don't think that's the secret weapon. It's not like, oh, he has a kid now he's fighting for something. Like, no, I think I've matured a lot with age, and as a fighter, and I just, now it's time. I was just, like, years ago we'd talk and you'd ask me about the title. I'm like, I don't care about the title. I just want to fight every weekend. I just want to fight. I want to fight. Now it's time, man. It's what I want. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna keep it, and then I'm gonna jump off on top.
You think it had to be like believing in yourself or having that confidence? Like finally accepting, like, maybe I am this good. Maybe I am.
God, that's. I mean, yes, for sure. Believing in yourself is like the hardest thing to do. Like, you don't believe like you're as good as these guys you're in here with. Sometimes you're like, and then some people have the mindset where they think they're better, right? I was always like, man, I'm in there with these guys. Like, I'm at the top with the UFC, and if you look back on my career, I've been at the top my whole career. It's not like I've fallen down in the ranks and scrounging for fights. One fight they might cut me. So even in WC, so it's like time. Like, man, maybe you do belong here. Maybe it's time to let's go. And maybe it just came with age, man. And I felt I'm in my prime, 36. I'm a late starter. Didn't even go through puberty until I was like 18, so maybe my prime's a little later than everybody else's.
Everything about Cowboy is slow starting, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I know you mentioned last time Grandma might not be able to make it out.
She's here. She'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. Coming in tomorrow.
So was that? I mean, it sounds like you're accepting she might not be able to do it anymore.
Man, it's hard. Like, I flew last time from Canada to Colorado, to Dallas to Colorado, back to Dallas, back home. Like, it was brutal, man. I was like, Grandma, you're killing me. Right? Like, oh my God, I had to spend the night in Denver. It was tough, but she's gonna make it. My cousin's coming out with her, so it's all good.
Is that gonna be tough when she doesn't? Like,
that's gonna be really tough.
Yeah.
But we've already talked about it, man. We had this talk. She's like real open she wants to go see my grandpa, So she said, I'm no longer holding on with two hands. Right? Like, it's like a tough thing to talk about, but my whole life she's always, if we wreck a car or something, she says, yeah, if you come home, you wreck your car, so what? Now, if you came home and wrecked your car and told me that someone lost their arm, we'd had to worry about it. But it's just a truck, right? So, like, she always puts it in perspective for me, and she's like, you're going to get the call one day, and it could be before a fight. And she's like, I just want you to go fight. Like, that's what you do. So, don't worry about me. And I was like, damn. So, we've talked about it. We've had to talk many times, and one day it's going to happen, and it's going to suck. But, hey.
Just enjoy while you're here, right? That's all you can do.
Like I said, I lost my grandpa as I walked to the first fight, man. It was so wild. It was crazy. That was my very first UFC fight on the phone. Boom. Died.
As you were about to walk out?
Yeah, Leonard was on the FaceTime with him here in the hospital. Yeah, I was in the hospital with him, and he's like, go train, go take your thing, right? And he was sick and dying on his deathbed, and I went and asked him every question I could ever ask him, wanted to know, and Leonard was on FaceTime, and right as Burt Watson was like, we're rolling, Leonard was like, and got a tear rolled down his eye, and I was like, fuck off. It was tough, but hey.
Did you think about not walking out?
Again, we had to talk like we knew it was, and they're different people, man. They're really cool and always been down to earth, and like I said, my grandma said, you're going to get the call one day, just do you.
Nice. Let's talk about your mindset going into this one. I mean, this is it's going to be, as you said, it's the main event for people. I mean, we know it's going to be action packed. Does your mindset have to be different? I mean, knowing this is not going to be some kind of, counter affair or tedious technical approach. I mean, it seems like it's just going to be tough on your body, tough on your will, tough on everything. I mean, do you have to have a different mindset coming into a fight like this?
No, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, this is going to be one of those fights that you don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what Tony's going to do. So, hell yeah. He's going to bring it, and we're going to stand and throw the fuck down. And I think for the fans, they know that as well. So, it's fun. I love it. I love it. And I don't know what else to say other than that. I mean, other than people know Cowboys fighting, pull the fucking car over, find a bar, buy the pay-per-view, and watch it because it's going down.
And then what comes next? Are we going to repeat it? That I want a title shot or I want Conor? Or
this is undeniable title shot, man. I can't be in. I'll call Dana or I'll go sit him right there and I'll say, check this out. Khabib or Dustin are in September. I'll be ready. I'll train. I'll fly to Abu Dhabi and I'll be ready just in case something happens. So that's my plan.
Nice. So be a backup. Just go hang out.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
I dig it. Well, I think everybody's anticipating this one. When you play this one out, what do you think? I mean, are we getting ready for 15 minutes of chaos, or do you think you can go in there and finish this guy? What's your plan?
Yeah, I think I can go in there and finish him. I really do. He's got a kind of questionable jaw, and he's just real loony and crazy. If you can beat crazy with crazy, let's go.